This is your deep dive into the Hogwarts School Wizarding Weekend. Welcome magical people to Zealman's Wizarding World, your Wizarding Night channel with a suburban twist. That's the first time I got that right for a while, first time. So this 3-day event starts on June the 26th, 7 PM at British Summer Time, which is 6 PM UTC, which is 9 AM Pacific Time. Rewards include 3 web books, 1 Silver Key, 1 Brufio's Brain Elixir, standard unfortunately, 1 Dawdle Draft, and 1 Wit Sharpening Potions, and Hogwarts School Runestones. So not a lot of rewards there until you consider the Foundables are actually a reward, and McGonagall is basically the main reward for this one. So how this event works, well, it's boosted Hogwarts School Foundables, which are the Gryffindor student, portrait of Albus Dumbledore, which is quite a rare one, portrait of Rowena Ravenclaw, which isn't so rare, the Sorting Hat, which is fairly rare, a lot less rare now that the spawns was sort of rejigged a while ago, and Minerva McGonagall, which is rare. That's for dang sure. But now we have repeat image collections. That's the bit where you can prestige an image over and over and over again without prestiging the page. Now this has actually had quite a game-changing thing. Initially we thought it wouldn't be, because every time you repeat image collection you only get family XP, not wizarding XP. So family XP is just the one that comes up on the top of the registry page and basically gives you runestones. I'm like, well, you know, if you've got loads of runestones, what's the point of this? But they have now changed the tasks now. A lot of tasks now have, as we've seen in this event and the previous event, they have family-based XP, and they are something like 600, and in this case 800 family XP. When you're talking a normal common foundable is about 7, that's a lot of foundables, which is where repeat image collection comes in. So we're going to cover that in a bit, how repeat image collection actually will help you nail this. I know a lot of people are still struggling with the Brilliant event, and yes, keep grinding the basic ones. Grind the basic ones, keep prestiging those images, because you're going to get anywhere between 20 and like 200 family XP for it, depending on what your page is and how rare the foundable is. But we'll go into that a little bit. So on top of that, back to the mechanics again. Trace Detection Tonic will only take 30 minutes to brew with the Master Notes, so you won't really need to make huge stocks of that, though it's worth having 1 or 2, one for the beginning of the event, because you may not have any brewed, because obviously it takes half an hour to get the first one, and just a couple in case you forget about your brewing and you're, oh no, I've run out and stuff like that. It's just good to have just a couple to hand. Which takes me on to what can you do now? Well, one thing you can do is Fortress Grind, because we don't have the Hogwarts House Cup, we don't have the Hourglass, we don't have the Lectern or the Wild Boar. So if you're looking to prestige pages, you might want to grind that Fortress to get those. Now sometimes they do a guaranteed win from the Fortress. If you do, say, I don't know, Tower 4 or higher, you're guaranteed to get a family foundable, but they're not. So you might as well do it now. And if you do it now, you're not going to waste time on the weekend. And if you do it now, you're not going to waste energy that you want to use on the weekend just to catch those wild foundables. On top of the fortresses, hit every Hogwarts School foundable you can find. Basically, you want to get all your foundables all the way up to the top, but not repeat image collection them. Don't press the button when they're shiny and shimmery, because that XP you want to save for the event. Once the event starts, just bang through all the ones you got ready. There are a number of students, like Ravenclaw students, there are quite a few of those around, so get those all the way up to the maximum level, but don't repeat image collection them. Save the XP for the event. On the potions front, you can brew some potion extimilos for McGonagall, and Dawdle Drafts for McGonagall, when I say the Sorting Hat as well. And also brew those, just a couple of Trace Tonics just to fill in any gaps. And then mainly just collect Trace Tonic Detection ingredients. So that's Baneberry, Bulbadox Juice, Angel's Trumpet, and Rumpet Horns. Try and collect as much as that, so when you start the brewing process, and it only takes half an hour, so you're going to run through those ingredients pretty quickly. So on top of this, the last sort of thing to mention is when you catch one of these Fandables from the Hogwarts School, there is a chance of getting a Hogwarts School runestone as a reward as well. I have plenty of them. I'll say I'm not being able to do, all those of you who know me, I'm not being able to do fortresses properly until the night bus came, because I never had a group to do it with. Which kind of surprisingly, I'm still on level 43. I managed to get this high without doing fortresses very often, so I thought I did alright actually at my wizarding level. So yeah, so Hogwarts School runestones from Wild Fandables on a day. So brilliant bundles, we have a complimentary gift, which is essentially trace tonic ingredients, and we have an SOS bundle, which is there basically. So if you have if you look into it, what's inside this bundle, for the Extimio, essentially if you have the ingredients, rush the brewing, so you put them into a cauldron and quickly finish them off, that's going to cost you 205 gold. And if you don't have the ingredients and you just buy them outright, that's 375 gold. So basically, if you don't have any problems with energy, and you can run around and get energy if you need it, and you have plenty of runestones, then there's no need to buy this bundle. So this event has tasks. I was under the impression that this is all related to the 1 year later and storyline thing, but these sort of tasks don't give you dialogue, so I'm not quite sure how that's supposed to happen. So I don't expect any storyline from this. But anyway, the tasks. Use 2 tronic for taste detection, earn 800 Hogwarts School Family XP. That's just Family XP, not Wizarding XP. So the maximum amount of Family XP you can get for a severe emergency vandal even is 20. So yes, it's going to take a while. So now we've got over the shock of the 800 Family XP. There's used 10 Hogwarts School runestones, so you will have to do some fortresses on the day. But if we grind in advance, then the pressure from it is less, and you can do less of them. You can concentrate more on basically McGonagalls and sorting hats. Return at 15 portraits of Rowena Ravenclaw. The spawns that they've put out are very spread out across the family, so it's going to be pretty tricky to prestige pages. Return at 10 sorting hats, and return at 5 for McGonagalls. So typically you can get about 2 to 3 times, well, how much I play anyway, the task requirements, if you want to know how many spawns will be in the wild. So where it says 5 McGonagalls, you probably get 15 or more. So time for the tips, because it is obviously quite a simple event. There is a lot of work for those 3 red books for completing the tasks. Yeah, so say even the highest Fandables is only going to give you 20 Family XP. So repeat image collection is the thing. Save them all if you get there at the top, and it's all shimmery saying repeat image collection me or place me for the gold star, green star even. Just hold off, wait until Friday and do it then, or it could be Thursday if you're in Australia. But anyway, you know the time. So yes, repeat image collection is the key. So if you want to know how much XP or Family XP you're going to get from repeat image collecting an image, you can go to the registry, click on that image, assuming it's not ready to be repeat image collected or placed. Make sure it's not shimmering. You can go in there, tap the little arrow next to the chest, and it'll tell you how much XP you're going to get. For example, Professor McGonagall on bronze tier, so you've got bronze frame, it's going to give you 200 Family XP for placing it. Realistically, you're probably going to be placing a lot of the Gryffindor student and Rowena Ravenclaw. They're probably the most often you're going to get. So check out there with Family XP for you and see how much you can rack up. So as I said earlier, there have been no tweaks to the fortresses to guarantee family fragments, unfortunately. So if you're looking to prestige those pages, definitely get a few runs in before the event starts. So that's basically it for this event. Not particularly complicated. So leave any comments below. If you have any questions, I can hopefully answer them. And let me know how this event goes for you. I'll also be on Twitter tweeting random images, and I'll probably be doing some more AR stuff, because I actually quite enjoy doing AR stuff now it's sunny outside. So until next time, brush up on your spells, get your wands ready, Wizards Unite.